Your continuous fermatas, when you get to them, what I notice you're doing a lot is you're hitting the fermata and then you're pulling up and then you stop, the motion completely stops, and then all of a sudden it flicks up from there to prep for the next beat. You have to imagine if this were a paintbrush and you were painting a wall or something. You're going to have a nice paint stroke and then you get here, it's going to stop. And then when you flick there on the top, you're going to get all this dead space in the paint and all these splatters, and that's exactly what you got a few times with the sound, was a break in the space and then, you know, random sounds that happen because people weren't sure where to release or that sort of thing. So be careful of that. Also, your wrist tends to spend a lot of time in the downward position. You're not, and you're coming back above parallel, but it's just a little bit. As you're conducting, my wrist is down a lot, but it's up just as much as it is down. So you got to make sure that there's some balance there and that you're not conducting down all the time. And then the other thing, your releases need to be a lot more open. You have to think musically about your releases, because right now they're all very, like, I mean, they are very abrupt. You're treating the releases like it's an eraser on the end of a pencil, which is what band directors do when they hear a sound they don't like. They go, oh, I don't want to hear that anymore, and so they erase it, and so when they're conducting, they go like that. That's kind of what you're doing. So you can't erase the sound. Make a musical release so the sound is good.
You're driving the bus, but right now you don't look like it. You look like sometimes the bus is driving you. It was mainly towards the end. The beginning, it was a lot better. But towards the end, you had some, you would beat and nothing would happen, so you'd beat again, and then you'd get 2 fast beats after, and what's going on? If you need to take a little more time on the fermatas to prepare yourself mentally for what's coming next, that's fine, do it. Just make sure every time you give a beat, you get the proper response, and you do that by having a good gesture of intent and communicating clearly what you'd like. And if you don't want them, you know, if you're not happy with that, go back and redo it so you can get another good run at it, okay? Next.